Hey everyone, before we jump in, help me hit 5K subscribers. If this story hits you the way it hit me while living it, smash that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and drop a comment when you're done. I read every single one. Here's what really happened. I still remember the exact instant my marriage ended. We were packed onto the couch like we always were on Friday nights, legs tangled under the faded blanket we bought on our honeymoon. Sarah scrolled through her phone, laughing at a meme her sister had sent. The laugh was light and musical, the kind that used to make me feel like the luckiest man alive. Then, suddenly, she looked at me with that playful smirk she used whenever she teased me about my disastrous cooking. "You know," she said, nudging my ribs barefoot, "sometimes I regret marrying you every single day." The room didn't go silent. Netflix kept murmuring in the background, some sitcom laugh track. But inside me, everything froze. She said it like it was a joke, like our private 12-year-old running gag. She expected me to chuckle, roll my eyes, maybe reply with something stupid like, "Same, babe, you snore like a chainsaw." But I couldn't. For the past 3 months, I've been carrying a secret, jagged like shrapnel beneath my ribs. I had seen the messages, watched her smile at her phone in the dark when she thought I was asleep. I knew about the work trips that lasted exactly 48 hours with hotel receipts she never explained. I knew about Mark from accounting. I knew everything. So instead of laughing, I locked eyes with her, quiet as death. "So do I?" Her smile didn't fade. It collapsed, like someone had yanked every light out of her face. Her phone slipped from her fingers, thudding on the carpet. For 5 long seconds, she stared at me, mouth slightly open, the way people do when they finally realize a car crash is happening to them. "Jake," she whispered. I stood slowly, blanket sliding off my lap like shed skin. My voice felt foreign, flat, ancient, belonging to someone who'd already buried the man I used to be. "Every day, Sarah. Every single day for the past 93 days, I've woken up regretting the promises I made to you." She scrambled to her knees on the couch, reaching for me. "Baby, no, it was a joke. You know I joke like that." "We always don't," I interrupted. One step back. "Don't you dare turn this into one of your cute little routines." Tears were already pooling in her eyes, but I couldn't feel sorry for her yet. Not when the images were still burned into my memory. Her typing, "I miss you already," at 2:14 a.m. while I pretended to sleep beside her. The heart emojis. The "can't wait to feel you again" that had made me throw up in the guest bathroom, so she wouldn't hear. "How long?" I asked. She blinked, confused. "How long?" "What?" "How long have you been sleeping with him?" The color drained from her face. So fast, I thought she might pass out. Her lips moved, but no sound came. I watched the live form and die behind her eyes. "Jake, I swear." "Stop lying." The shout tore out of me like something feral. I hadn't known I could sound like that. "I saw the messages, Sarah. I saw the photos. The plane ticket you bought him with our joint account. Don't you dare try to gaslight me one more time." She folded in on herself, arms clutching her stomach like she'd been punched. Raw. Ugly. Nothing like the pretty crying from our old arguments over whose turn it was to take out the trash. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she choked out. "It was one stupid night after the conference, too much wine, too much loneliness. You were always working late, and he just listened. Don't you put this on me." I snapped, voice cracking. "I was working late to pay for the house you wanted, the vacations you planned, the life you said made you happy. I was happy." She cried. "I am happy. It was a mistake, Jake. A horrible, disgusting mistake. I ended it weeks ago." "You ended it the day I found the second phone in your gym bag, right? Or was that another coincidence?" She had no answer, just tears streaming down her face, mascara carving black rivers. She looked small, fragile. The girl I met in college who used to fall asleep on my chest during thunderstorms. I wanted to scream, to hold her, to disappear. "Do you love him?" The word slipped out soft and broken. She hesitated. 1 heartbeat. 2. That hesitation wrecked me more than any confession could. "I don't know," she whispered. "I think I love who I am when I'm with him. I feel young again. Wanted. Like I matter. The silence that followed was deafening. I walked to the mantel where our wedding photos still smiled down at us. Her in white, me in that ridiculous rented tux, both drunk on forever. I picked up the frame, considered smashing it, then gently turned it face down, like putting a dying animal to sleep. I mattered to you once, I said to the back of the frame. I bet my whole life to make you happy, and every day you woke up wishing I was someone else. Jake, please. I'm done begging to be enough for my own wife. I grabbed my keys from a bowl by the door. She lunged after me barefoot, grabbing my arm. Don't leave. We can fix this. Therapy, counseling, anything. I looked down at her fingers curled around my wrist, the same fingers that typed, I love you, to another man while I brushed my teeth 10 feet away. Let go, Sarah. She didn't. She fell to her knees, clutching my jeans like a child. I'm pregnant, she sobbed. The world tilted. I stared at her, waiting for a joke, a punchline that never came. It's yours, she rushed. 8 weeks. I found out last week. I was going to tell you tonight. I swear. I gripped the door frame to stay upright. 8 weeks ago, the night I came home early with roses, hoping romance could fix the distance between us. 8 weeks ago, she cried in my arms, saying she loved me more than ever. I laughed then, a hollow, horrible sound that made her flinch. Get tested, I said, voice gravelly. Both of us. Tomorrow. I don't believe a word out of your mouth anymore. I stepped over her and walked out into the cold without a jacket. The door closed behind me with a soft click that sounded like the end of everything. I sat in my truck for 3 hours, engine off, staring at our porch light until it went dark. When I finally returned at dawn, she was asleep on the couch, cheeks still wet, one hand curled over the stomach that might, or might not, be growing our future. I left the divorce papers on the coffee table, beside her cold tea. Some marriages die in screaming matches and slammed doors. Ours died in a joke on a Friday night, when I finally told the truth. And that, guys, is the real story behind the title you clicked. If it hurt even half as much for you as it still hurts me, subscribe, share it. Let's get to 5K. Because maybe if enough people see this, someone else won't have to learn the hard way that some jokes aren't funny.